rule against Tasha K, it has to be unanimous decision. So if it's not a unanimous decision, then you don't have a verdict. This is my understanding based on the question. Don't read into the jury saying that Tasha K is 100% right. They just feel like, in my opinion, that they don't want to rule against her. But the verdict's not in yet. I'm just trying to interpret that question. I can't take my mask off in the building. I can't take my mask off in the building. Just give me a second. Hold on, guys. Just hold on. Just hold on. I'm on the phone, man. I'm on the phone. Give me a second, guys.
Well, I'm catch you going loud, bro. They're gonna keep you out.
You can't be from the Bronx snitching like that. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm gonna say it again. Pay attention. Pay attention. The question the jury just asked was, can the judge just order her to take the videos down? My interpretation of that question is, that question wasn't even part, that wasn't even an option for the, that is on the verdict form. So the fact that someone asked that question, can the judge just order to take it down? It's interesting. Tasha K may pull out a win. She just may pull out the win on this one. Doesn't mean that she didn't do the things that Cardi said she did. Is that the damages, the jury may not want to bankrupt Tasha K. And yeah, there's no guarantee. That's why there's always a verdict. There's no guarantee. It has to be a unanimous decision. You could have 7 jurors that believe that Tasha K is liable, but you only need 1 that says no, and that's not unanimous. You know, sometimes the pill is too hard to swallow, but again, if I'm going to be unbiased about the interpretation of that question, that's how I read that question, and that's how I read the question. I'm not going to lie to you and say I thought that, okay, that question didn't mean anything. That's a significant question because it's not a part of the verdict form, and that question should not have been asked. And the judge just told the jury that he's not answering that question. That's not part of what the verdict form. So it has to be unanimous. You know, it has to be unanimous. I have to call it as I see it. I'm not going to come back and lie to you and say, oh, no, the question don't mean anything. That's a significant question to ask. That's a very significant question to ask. And they asked another question that was interesting. They asked was Cardi B's medical records authenticated? Well, the answer was yes. But the fact that they would go back and ask a question like that after listening to the plaintiff explain to them that it was, you know, the medical records are you know, they are Cardi's. So they're asking 2 questions that leans towards Tasha K. They asked 2 questions that was leaning towards Tasha K. That's significant because if they asking these type of questions, there's been a seed planted already. Again, that's how I read it. I could be wrong. But if I hear the question and it's in favor of Cardi, I'm going to tell you. If I don't hear those questions in favor of Cardi, then I'm going to tell you as well. You guys do want to be honest, right? Yes or no? Well, you could disagree with me, but again, that's my interpretation, which is my opinion. It's only an opinion. It's not a fact. But the way I read that, if it wasn't a part of the verdict form, then why are you even talking about it? I know I know. You don't want to hear that. But you know, again, if you want me to be like Tasha K and just tell you lies, I'll do that. I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't really know how to read that question the other way. And I'm going to read someone's question and see whether or not they have a different opinion. Actually, the test results were put into evidence. That's not the reason why they asked the question. The reason why they asked that question was during the closing arguments, the lawyer for Tasha K suggested that because her name wasn't actually on the test results, her name wasn't on the test results because she's a celebrity and they always use aliases. That's the reason why the jury wanted to know whether or not the test was authenticated. And the answer to that question was yes.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? And someone said, you're not a lawyer, and you're basically, I'm not a lawyer, so I can't. Hey.
You ready, baby? Come on, on your
Okay.
live today. Okay.
So, the fact that a lawyer can't answer that question, they can give their opinion on that question. They can't answer the question. They can give their opinion on that question because that's not a question of law. Just telling you what, as I see it. Now, you know, I'm hoping the case. For me, I said for me, Cardi won already because the things that she said, that the girl said about her, was validated throughout the trial. I think we're gonna get a verdict today. These questions are coming out pretty quick. The first question came out literally 20 minutes after they went to deliberation. Again, I'm gonna leave a video here. I could be wrong, but that's just how I interpreted that question. It's only my opinion. It's only my opinion. That's all it is, just my opinion. Yes, it's stressful. It's absolutely. No. Listen, the test. Listen to what I just said. The test has been authenticated. It's a good test. So pay attention to what I'm saying. The test has been authenticated. It's a good test. The jury just wanted to